I've been getting this question a lot lately, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Here are my favorite ways to find corporate yoga clients to work with and how to reach out to them. So let's go ahead and start with the most effective strategy, which is, of course, your friends and family, because this is your network. Every single person that you know within your friends and family group either works for a company or owns their own company. To me, that they either are the decision maker or they know the decision maker. Reach out to friends and family and even people that you haven't spoken to in a while and let them know what you're doing. Ask if they have anyone who's currently providing health and wellness services like yoga and meditation or fitness classes, nutrition classes in their company. And if they're not, let them know that that's something you're interested in doing. And if they might point you in the right direction to the person who makes the decisions that you can then set up a call with. They'll do the introduction for you, which is more than half of the battle. And now your foot is in the door. And all you have to do is sell them and how amazing and how beneficial it is to have these services within their company for their employees. Option number two, we have Google Maps. I like to focus on searching Google Maps for the local companies, people in my neighborhood or in my, you know, 10 to 15-mile vicinity. And I like to focus on companies like creative marketing and advertising agencies. Hospitals are huge, law firms and accounting firms. In my experience, those are the ones that have done really well in terms of being responsive and really wanting to bring in these services for their employees. So just get on Google Maps, start searching, and I'm sure you're going to find a ton around you that you can then reach out to. Number three, once you find these companies, you're going to need to find the human at the company. That's really important. I much more prefer this to any cold emailing or DMing, which we'll talk about in a bit. But finding the human is really important. And you can do that on LinkedIn. Very first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that your LinkedIn profile is optimized, that it really has a professional photo, a banner. It says that you are a corporate wellness or corporate yoga instructor, leader, etc. And then you're going to search the company that you found on LinkedIn. And if it's an established company, they will probably have a page and they'll be able to tell you the people that work there. I have access to humans that actually work at the company, but you don't want to be spammy. Okay. Please don't just reach out to everyone and say, hey, I'm a corporate yoga teacher and I want to teach there. And is there some, no, don't do that. It's very cringy. Don't do that. What you can do is establish an authentic relationship. So by following them and commenting on some of their posts, real comments, don't be cheesy. They're going to look at their notifications and be like, oh, who is this new person that's following me? And they're going to click on your profile. And guess what they're going to see? A corporate yoga or corporate wellness leader that is liking all of their posts. They're going to be intrigued by what you do. And now you can start a conversation with them. It's just relationship building 101. Now, when I have not been successful this way, another tactic that I've used is Instagram DMing. So I'll go on Instagram and I'll just search for the actual company. And if they have an Instagram account, it'll pop up and I will shoot the company Instagram account a DM. Let them know who I am, introduce myself. I like to do this via video a lot more than just sending a text, a lot more personable. People love to see videos. They give them a chance to see you. You tell them a little bit about yourself and your services and that you'd like to speak to somebody at the company about bringing wellness into the workplace. And then finally, my least favorite of all of them, but it still works sometimes when necessary, is cold emailing. So literally getting on their website, finding the email of the company, and then sending them an introductory cold email. I talk about all of these in depth and so much more with templates and scripts, pitch decks, and examples of really cool and creative corporate yoga wellness programming that you could do within different companies depending on what their needs are, all in my signature program, Corporate Yoga Accelerator. So if you want to learn a little bit more about that, comment below CYA and I'll send you some details.